I'm just going to read this because this is too much. Anyway, this is an ode to your first car. And it's by me, okay. An ode to your mother's Chevy, which she gave to me as my first car. I was 16 and a half and ready to get going with my life, with my intuition or whatever is clever. Man, that car was a wreck waiting to happen. And she freaked out when I did wreck it, screaming like a banshee, jumping out of her bed because she worked the night shift as a nurse and slept during the day. And I, the smiling, insane teenager, was there to wreck her life as well when woke her up after the cop came at our very nice suburban home in Northern Virginia. He knocked on our door after the crash, and I opened it, and he snatched my license away from me, saying I was involved in a hit and run, which I didn't even realize I'd done as the girl I rear-ended in the rain. The first time I'd driven in the rain, and oh well, Reed, I tell the tale. No one was hurt, and there was a rebirth. Right? As my mother rose from the dead, from her bed, too busy giving my stepfather head, whatever they did in bed, for that was hidden too, like the zoo, like the holocorn thorns. Jesus adorned, or did he? Like the cypress. Don't know much about saviors. Fuck. Wish my mother was one, for she was always screaming in fear. Have a beer. Ma, don't you know I love you so? And this fellow yelled out, "Hey, Mr. Scott, how are you?" As the room glowed with immaculate colors, as my head froze like the rose Shakespeare talked about. But this is an ode to my first car, Chevy, from the 80s. I mean, a real piece of crap. And I made it crappier. I, as I said before, rear-ended this girl in the rain. Oh, the pain, oh, the shame. I mean, not really. She wasn't hurt, but that damn rain. Oh, what a pain. Never drove in it before. Had my license for maybe 10 days. A great introduction into driving. 10 damn days. Are you serious? Fuck it, man. That damn thing. The fucking defroster wasn't working. Or I couldn't find it. The damn windows frosted up or whatever they do. Seriously, man, I couldn't see. I'm coming from our high school, and all I see are red brake lights. Suddenly, like right in front of me, and she stopped. Not at a stoplight, but just to take a left. And I'm like, oh shit. And I slam on the brakes and skid forward and slam right into the back of her car. Big deal, really. But you know, the fucked up thing is, I like collisions. I'd rather hit a car than anyone else, by far, by first, by fury, by mountains. And climbing, then, for all the glory. I like to be like John Krakauer, who wrote Into Thin Air, and about climbing Everest. And prior to that, Into the Wild, about Chris Chandless, and how he turned away from life. Or the only one he knew. Father, a military man, don't remember what his mother did. William Hurt played the father in the movie. Sean Penn directed. Not a great flick, wouldn't recommend it. Sean Penn is really an actor, but have you seen Into the Wild? Not very fond of it, but I am getting misdirected. Fuck. It's uncomfortable, right? This is exhausting. Why keep going? I don't fuck it. Can't remember why my mind wants to whine and dine, why I like to rhyme. She told me once, I love her from a dream. That while I was licking ice cream with my uncle. Oh, fuck. And Baskin Robbins said he was going to molest me. That's the problem. A present in the past, a moment that would never last. As I ended this girl with my mom's Chevy, and we stopped at the intersection, rain pounding away, 2 teens and 2 cars. With one of them, which of whom had gone astray, and this girl, don't know her name, was it Robin, and she walked to my driver's side window. As I rolled it down in shock, and dismay. And she said, in some kind of cynicism, mixed with the shock that comes from a crash, your car's fucked, she said. And I agreed, not seeing the damage, oh sure, of this reality, and I shook my head and drove on this hit and run, but I didn't get that far. Shit. It's like looking at your fucking life, right? And springtime is the season for hit and runs. Springtime breeds every lasting hope. And everlasting unrequited love. And as I drove on, I thought of the things that anxiety breeds. Baby! My new old mom's much abused Chevy, which I now had, and how happy I was. The antithesis of mad. And all the laughter. That could have been my life, my love, my hate. Goodbye to the ends of the earth, and we'd rather die divine. Vine? Sign? I pulled over and turned the ignition off. Fuck over you. Phew.